Hello everyone, welcome back to Fableheim and Baldur's Gate 3. The altruistic megalomaniac, Satu, continues her journey in honor mode asterisk. And if you are enjoying the shenanigans, feel free to the video. It does help out the channel. And I would like to thank you all for your tremendous support. In the first episode, you all blew me away. I didn't know everyone was so excited to return and correct the mistakes of the past. And I was given a hint about this little chest here. I have never... Oh, I got XP for this. I have never looted this chest. Ever. I didn't know this was here. Nothing crazy, but I did like the experience. Experience is all well and good. Today, heading to the Emerald Grove. We have friends to make and quests to acquire. Now, I could spend quite literally an hour just walking around the grove, talking to people.
Our walks together, aren't you, gang?
Sure. In silence.
Wow. Wow, Gale. Really? I thought you liked to talk about yourself all the time. I could spend like an hour just sitting here talking to people, but I'm going to try and keep it a little bit focused so we can get to the good stuff. And there's a sequence of events I kind of want to try, because I've never done it before. But we were over here and we met Aaron, the vendor. There are a few more vendors for us to meet. One that is very popular amongst the community. A certain fair lady of potions and lotions. But let's meet the Blade first.
Go on. Give me your best shot. Not bad. Again.
Cap.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
It is good advice, child. You would do well to listen.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Yes. And we both carry parasites.
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Do I speak that language? Nope, I don't. Hunting in the hells. Dangerous territory.
I'm no stranger to the infernal. Better to slay a devil before her fires burn common folk to ash. Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Let us join forces. I shall help you cast this devil back into the hells.
I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in.
Ah, well. Shadowheart, if you could return to camp, please.
See you at camp then.
I like how you think.
So, in my first playthrough, Shadowheart was indispensable. In fact, I believe she was there for every single step of the way. And that is because Shadowheart is a cleric. Clerics are exceptionally helpful when it comes to passing pretty much any dialogue check, and of course the heal every now and again is quite nifty. But because we've seen her entire story, I only plan on bringing her out for certain moments. And I want to run with like a bit of a different party. So, who is going to pick up that support slack? Well, how about Gale, who is not going to leave our side for a moment. Now, I have a super funny build for Gale, but it does require like a lot of levels to scale what I'm scheming. So, I'm going to make him a Druid. Just one level of Druid. And the reason is because at one level of Druid, we gain access to Guidance, and we also gain access to Longstrider and Greater Leap, Jump, whatever it's called. Enhanced Leap, there it is. So we're just going to go to 12 Wisdom. We're going to bring Charisma all the way up because this will be our casting points. Don't worry, it'll make sense in a moment. Do we want Constitution or Dex? Probably Dex. Something. Look, something looks strange here. Can you get like Insight or something? I like Insight. Ooh, Perception. I like Perception. Perceive. Insight. Fantastic. So this is the present Gale. As a Druid, he is just here for his support skills. And now we're going to switch him into the new Sorcerer. We're here to try out the new stuff. So Sorcerer, of course, got a new subclass along with everybody else. And this will be our source of damage. So we want all of the damaging cantrips. And Minor Illusion. Great addition. Looks good to me. And we definitely want Magic Missile. We want Magic Missile and Feather Fall. Now he has all of the fun support skills. And we're going to go Shadow Magic. Okay, so this is the new subclass. As far as I'm aware, people aren't too into it. It has a few neat tricks. And that's kind of it. It does have a fun new combo, though, with Hexblade. We'll see if we can make it happen. I don't know if you have to be a Hexblade Shadow Magic to make it happen, but we'll see. At level 1, we get Superior Dark Vision and Strength of the Grave. So if Gale were to fall, he won't fall. He'll survive at 1 HP, which is pretty good for somebody who, well, his storyline. And Shadow Magic actually makes sense for his storyline as well. Don't worry, he shall return to being a wizard in time. Eventually. Probably. For his next Sorcerer spell, we just want damage. We could go Mage Armor. Nah, he'll be fine. We'll go Chromatic Orb. And for our Meta Magic, we probably want Twin Spell. That's always a good one to pick up. Extended Spell could also be really funny for what I'm trying to plan in the great future. The great beyond. Alright. That'll do. Pick Guidance and Shillelagh, right? That was what I wanted. Because Shillelagh can apply to a stick. Like this, the one that creates water. Just in case somebody gets close and wants to bonk him. Oh. I should have taken Shadowheart's shield. I can't see her from here. That's fine. It'll be fine. Do I have medium armor? I don't. We'll have to pick one up. Don't worry. Gale, or excuse me, Will is going to get this heavy armor. It'll make sense in a moment. Because he is being respec'd next. He's coming in as a warlock with the Pact of the Fiend. That is also very important to his storyline. But we're going to change him up a little bit. Because Will, while Warlock Fiend is very important for his storyline, it makes sense later, he also would make sense as a paladin. Especially with the new subclass, the Oath of the Crown. These guys are all about order, civilization, greater good, you know how it is, paladin stuff. And they get the Righteous Clarity with a bonus action for the Channel Oath charge. Target yourself or an ally to additionally grant their target the target's proficiency bonus to their attack roll. So this can make Xatu even more of a demolition machine, hopefully, ideally. There's the tenets if you're curious. Uphold law, loyalty, and responsibility. Now, as a paladin, our casting stat is Charisma. What is going on here, Will? Charisma is our casting stat, and Strength is our bonking stat. But with a fun Hexblade trick, we can make Charisma, quite literally, everything. Now, it wouldn't hurt to have a Strength character in the team, but we can make that happen. Is Dex or Constitution more important? We can use a feat to make Dexterity more, or, you know, probably want Athletics. Don't need that. Insight? Sure. Alright. That'll do. That'll do. I'm planning on Will having the tried and true 6 and 6 shenanigans because we're going to subclass him, right-click, into the new Hexblade Warlock. And this is what makes Hexblade Warlock so good. Booming Blade, Eldritch Cantrip. We can take just a single level dip into Hexblade and get the bind weapon and then scale our weapon off of Charisma. Just a single one is all we need, whereas previously we needed 3 levels in Warlock to get the Pact of the Blade. Now you don't. Listen to me. As for our Warlock spells, it might not hurt to have a Hex, actually. Do we care about anything else here? Armor of Agathis scales with your spell slot, right? Not just your Warlock level. Could take this? Sure. We'll try this out. And with that, we'll go back to Paladin for some time. Paladin. For fighting style, I'm going to give him the Everburn Blade, so Great Weapon Fighting is on the cards. I wouldn't mind Protection for the memes. I don't have a good shield just yet, but I think for now we'll just go Defense for +1 AC while wearing armor. And our Paladin spells shall be all of the smites. Cure Wounds, maybe? Maybe Compelled Duel. Because Will is going to be our healer. Bless might not be bad. If you want to concentrate on something, sure. Whatever. Paladins have a lot of ways to heal, even without using their spell slot, so... Okay, so with that, Will can have the heavy armor, and he can have the Everburn Blade. Now you may be asking yourself, if Will is getting the Everburn Blade, what is Satu going to use? She's going to use the new Rage, the Shadow Blade. This was buffed, this used to be like a concentration spell, but now you just press this button and you spawn a one-handed finesse weapon that is just here for you until the end of Long Rest. We can even bind it to our person, which of course unbinds the Everburn Blade, which can now go to Will.
A hero at heart.
And hopefully Will not die. He, of course, will bind this to himself as well. And voila! Life is good. Alright, that's the team.
Sir,
Any questions?
For now.
we're gonna have to fight.
For now.
Death.
I'm going to need a medium armor for Gale, and I believe I know just where to obtain one. This guy is with Lae'zel, but I believe I need her with me, so we'll be back for that later.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection is pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Let me see your wares. We'll talk to him later when it's more relevant. So we can grab the Safeguard Shield. I believe this is the most relevant item for us. This is just a little shield that has a +1 saving throw. And we'll get the sort of shield for Gale. And you know what? We'll slap on this. Wait. We'll slap on this one. It's slightly more effective. Now, of course, we can use the trick, even with the Shadow Blade that we have conjured from thin air, to have infinite money. It does unfortunately take a little bit longer than with the Everburn Blade, because it was worth more, but now we have our shield. We're at 19 AC, and we just have +1 saving throw. Fantastic. Send this over to Gale, along with that studded shield, which is here. The team is almost ready, team.
Wicked, I see.
Alright, 18 AC from my boy as well.
All is ash and meat. Have I been this way
It
before?
means Astarian's probably going to get bonked. And the last merchant we need to have a chat with. Lotions and potions.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. You're twitching something fierce, love. And your eyes. You look like you don't know the meaning of the word sleep. Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
Let her fuss over you.
Aha! You take a sip of that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
Might this concoction also help with something more serious?
Well, that depends. What's wrong, lovey?
I have a condition. A most unusual condition.
Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad.
Ah!
The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
Tell her. But if she pulls out a pot of oil, run.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
Was it Witcher 1 or Witcher 2 where you could have a fun times with the Dryad? It's amusing that's the only part I remember. Well, you see, I've got a mind flayer parasite in my head.
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along, her eyes wide.
Astarion approves.
You poor pet. My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet, but that could change in an instant. You need help. Serious help. I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but yes, I may have something at home.
There is something strange about you.
Oh, whatever do you mean, Petal?
You have a certain bearing, an almost fey-like quality.
Faye, I hope you're not calling me a dryad or, bless us and save us, one of those Eladrin, flighty buggers. I'm a simple woman, sweetie. Tea and potions are as exciting as it gets for these old bones. But enough nattering. I'll be heading home shortly. Here, let me mark it on your map.
All right.
Be careful on the road. I'd hate if something happened to you. Take care, Petal.
Potion of Greater Healing. So,
Hello,
Auntie Ethel
Hey, bother.
is an infamous person for the Great Elixir of Hill Giant Strength Cheeserino, but I have no plan on using it in this playthrough, so I'm just going to grab her Invis Potion and move on. There is an elixir I'd like to have a lot of for Satu, but I believe we have to get somewhere else to purchase it, and I think it's still just a chance at best. There's something I can do here, if I have the thing. I do.
Never a dull moment. Pave
Well, let's
my
go here
path
first.
With corpses.
Stay
Build
focused.
My castle with bones.
Disaster Bones.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Your mind wanders. If the crossbow bolt shot through her mouth, would she taste the metal before she died?
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
Stand back. Admire the god's overflowing hate.
Doesn't even matter if you kill me. I'm chosen by the absolute I am. I'm blessed.
Here it comes, you little beast.
I didn't even get to see it. There was the thing in the way. So thanks to our amulet, I can actually have a chat with Saza. A few of the face mods actually break Speak with
Corpse
Dead.
regards you lifelessly.
Just to, throw that out there. So, who or what is the Absolutes?
Everything. All of us.
Vague. Who leads your tribe?
Boss Ragslin. And the Drow.
Drow? Your tribe must have some valuable loot. Where do they hide it?
Ragslin. Waterfall. Bridge.
Waterfall Bridge. Can anyone in your tribe heal?
Priestess gut. Powerful.
Where can I find this priestess gut?
West. Temple ruins.
Alright.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
I haven't quite determined how violent I want to be towards the goblins. Oh, hey. Nice. I think I'm capped on inspiration, though. Yikes, I am. Like, do we just go full blood for the blood gun?
Magic. What a day. Sharp as ever.
What am I looking for? I'm looking for a spell that's not slotted. Enhanced Sleep and Longstrider. Boom. This is why you're a druid, Gale. I hope you don't mind. This is like the entire reason. There is a mod that makes Longstrider AoE like Featherfall. Might not have been a bad investment, but we'll see. Alright.
I can do better. I must.
Oh,
What's that?
I perceived. We just brought the whole team with us, okay.
Dream in red.
What secrets are present here?
Never wanted these.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
I gotta be honest, I don't remember how to turn that off. I think I just pressed these.
He's boring. Let's find another one.
How do we want to do this? Wait, did I haven't picked up the Spell Thief, right? Did I give that to somebody? Huh. Well, that's unfortunate. Do you... Alright. So, Astarion is a... swashbuckler rogue, meaning he has these rakish sneak attacks.
Could wake him up by chopping off a toe.
Water.
That'd be funny.
Yeah. Give him something
Mud.
to fly about.
Don't wear his
Eh.
voice out. We still
So the way rakish sneak attacks work is you don't require advantage over the target, you just have to be like, they just have to be isolated. So in theory, they're better. In theory. $14, that's not bad.
Why am I doing this?
Why indeed.
Should have worn better boots.
Now I did respec Xatu slightly to I removed her bonus Eldritch Blast thing to give her more talkie-talkie.
What path lies before me?
Let's separate. I'm going to override my talk with Dead here with Hex, but I think it's worth it. Then we're going to go Boomy Blade him.
Me everywhere.
Boom. Oh! This sword, by the way, is kind of crunk.
I miss this.
It's kind of crazy. I don't really want to use a magic missile here, but I will. I mean, I don't have to. Let's just use a... Actually, you know what? We'll have Gale turn this off. That's what we'll do. Boom. So that should make it so we don't get shot. If you do not turn that off, you get blasted. By the rune bear thing. Now, of course, Mr. Will wants to get into melee if he can. And he can. Can he go all the way? He can.
I found my mark.
Hiding successful in heavy armor? Wow. Well done, Will. Bonk. What a beautiful roll. Alright, Astarion.
Just like old times.
Because he's a rogue, we can use a bonus action here to hide. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I suppose we can do Shillelagh in case he needs to melee something. It is a bonus action after all, so why not, I guess?
It shall be done.
Gale and melee, What a strange thought. A peculiar notion. Greetings. Alright, let's rakish sneak attack you. Target is too far. Let's rakish sneak attack you. 55, we have the low ground. Nailed it. Well done, Astarion. Almost feels like a shame getting rid of you, but it's okay. We could use our flourish here, I suppose.
Let's get this over with.
And we'll just use this. Dunk. And voila. Let us aid Mr. Findal.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't respond to your voice.
Well, that's okay, because I have 27 healing potions. Let's throw.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here.
I'm here to help. I'm here to finish what they started now. How did the goblins slip into the grove?
It's my fault. I thought I'd given them the slip, but they followed me through the tunnel back there. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
No problem. A timely rescue. Look at our inspiration.
If not over, then through.
Now, because we're capped on inspiration at the moment, we are kind of wasting it, if you will. But that's okay. Can I shoot these? I actually don't know. Are you hiding, Astarion? No.
On tippy toes, quietly.
A lot of levers and pulleys and stuff you can just shoot to activate them. So we'll see if this works. Nope. Alright.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
You have the magic touch. Is that an innuendo, Gale?
Keep it together.
So I believe this is a ritual. Yes. Fantastic.
I've got a long road ahead.
So Satu can just jump straight to the rune and then touch it. I'm gonna touch the butt! Boop. I miss mode because I'm being shot by a second one. Starion. Where's the other rune? Cunning action. Main action. What's the button? I forgot there were two here. Alright.
What to do?
I'm on fire. That's okay. A charred key. Being on fire never hurt nobody. I mean, except for when they died to it.
Moving.
Oh, hey. Satu was struggling with the climbing. That's fine. I understand. I'm at 12 hit points, Tim. I don't like that. Like, elixir. Yeah, not incredible, but I'll take it. Alright. Well, this has been fun. I don't remember the last time I came straight here. But, good XP. Let's see what we're doing. I mean, XP is XP, you know? Good or not. Aw, stuffed bear. How unfortunate. Do any of these explode? Aha! Ah! Too heavy. Hold on. What? Oh, yeah, here we go. I saw red and I was confused. This is a special tool that will help us later. Maybe. Who knows? Alright. Who wants to disarm this? Should I be the one doing it? Probably not. Gale shall guide my hand. Thank you, Gale. Do I have the key for this? I do. Nature's Snare. Chance to ensnare target if it is not a plant or a beast. Interesting. I suppose that might be better for Gale and his shillelagh. So I believe this opens up the back door to the grove.
Here we go.
Was a time I tussled with hill giants without breaking a sweat.
Yeah, so if you come find this, you can, get the back door into the grove. All well and good, but we are going to take this opportunity to go this way, because we still have been summoned by the current leader of the grove to come say hello to her. Now, I believe presently we go this way and there's nothing we can really do here. But just, to confirm. Just to confirm. Let's see what we're doing. Yes. There are some vents here, and then there's a door that I believe I can't do anything with.
I can't even see a lock to pick.
Yeah. Alright. So let us go meet the leader. Actually, before we meet Kaga, there was one thing I remembered. As we left the store, we just go over here to the left, and...
I don't like the look of that mushroom.
Please don't blow them up.
I should stay.
Keep. Well, that's fine. So we can use this back door to get over here, where our Talk no Jutsu be quite handy. I believe we can just walk down here. Yeah.
Stop! This place is off limits. Leave.
In a secluded place all alone. It would be too easy to do away with her. Far beneath your talents.
Ah. Alrighty. What do we want to roll? Don't worry. I'm here to help. Gale is too far away to give me guidance, so no. With Gale, I would have made this. Gale, no.
Damn it. Was inventory today. I'm sorry. Nerves are shot after the attack. Do what you gotta do. Sorry if I don't show you around.
That's fine. Need a hand?
I just fall back down. Legs are as steady as a foal's. Bloody potion.
Which potion? Resist the urge to break her legs. Ask about the potion.
From the old lady in the cave. The one with the lotions and potions.
Oh.
To her credit, it worked. I'm as strong as a bugbear. And fearless. Course she also warned of side effects. Should have listened. Now I'm stuck guarding crates.
Crate guarding is a serious job.
Deadly serious. Still, the sooner this wears off, the better.
Alright, Gale. If you would come join me here so you can give me the points. The guidance with your glorious hands.
If this isn't the most boring post in the Grove, I don't know what is.
Alright. Now, does it hurt to use a rare scroll? It does. Target isn't cursed. What do you mean she isn't cursed? Huh. Well, I'm gonna have to come back to this, I guess.
Quite ready for you.
Do I need... It's a cleric spell, right? There's like aid or cleanse or something. Interesting. Well.
Must lug my guts through this hell.
The pride of the gate.
I'll be back, lady. I'm sorry about your situation. I thought I could fix it.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Guards!
Damn it. You said I could look around. Hello.
This is a restricted area. Time to explain yourself, or this guard will be restricting you to a cell.
Talk your way out of it. Haven't you ever been turned around on your way to a date with destiny? Nat 20. Let's go.
Your words are enough to resolve the matter. Still, you need to leave.
I came here to help you, bitch.
Should you attempt such a feat again, you will find yourself on the deserving end of justice.
Alright, fine.
Water. My dagger.
She's aggressive now? I'd have to kill her. Alright, fine. Let's go meet Kaga. That's what I get for going out of my way to try and do a good deed. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, hey. Let's talk about the kids, shall we?
I saw you at the gates. You fight well.
Thank you.
A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two.
Hey, Seldarin. You must outsmart and outmaneuver. Your greatest weapon is your cunning.
Thanks. I prefer when they smile.
Alright, great.
Any questions, children?
So there are some story elements with these kids here, but we're going to leave that alone for now. Like I said, I've gotten distracted enough. Let us move on.
Please, let us through.
I'm done with spell slots.
Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Ragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Are we doing this? Are we going? Okay.
Carl Magrin, give her a chance. You, step back. We'll not tolerate drow in here.
Excuse me? If it weren't for me, you'd be overrun by goblins now. Don't go where I damn well please.
Keep back. Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Why would she allow one of them?
Them?
I suppose so. Yes. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead. But a word of warning. One wrong move and every single animal here will tear you apart.
See, this is what I'm up against. This is how people think of my race because of Loth, the Tyrant Queen.
Do my eyes deceive me? A drow! Here!
Forgive my surprise. It's rare to find your kind above ground. Rare and intriguing on a day already packed with intrigue.
You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close?
Sure did.
A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Sure, I'll answer your questions in a moment. So this is Valo, and he has the Whispering Promise. When you heal a creature, it gains a plus 1d4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws for 2 turns. That'll be quite helpful for Mr. Will, and he sells the Potion of Animal Speaking, which is a potion I will be chugging every single day to chat with every single animal. Well, not every single one, but most of them. A good deal of them. Sure. No need to cheese every single vendor. Fine. Ask your questions.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Just as a quick reminder, I currently have a -1 modifier to my intelligence checks. So, pretty impressive I passed that. Let's give an exact description since I did pass it.
Goblins were of a rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic blowguns.
What?
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Oh, is this what we're doing? Is this what we're doing? We're just making it up? Alright, fine. It was brass. No doubt about it.
Witness mistook obvious silver dragon for brass.
Wow.
Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Well, they did, yeah.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute.
Pretty sure she's dead.
Scandal.
Huh. So Maglabiet is the goblin god, and I'm pretty sure he's one of the chaotic evil gods. So is this like better or worse? Alright, hold your tongue.
Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
Well, about the conversation earlier, why the dragon?
My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again.
Alrighty. Have at it. Thank you for the animal speaking potions. We'll be meeting Volo again. He's like an actual legit meme.
I'm sleeping.
And I love me some memery. Could you move just a little bit? I need to use the elevator.
Okay.
If you don't have animal speaking, I believe you can convince her to move through... food? Is that what it is? It's been a while. I always buy the potions.
Better not be cursed.
I love speaking to animals. Alrighty, so here is where we have been summoned.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
A death viper. You've milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
A thief? Poison? What's the girl's actual crime?
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike. The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old.
Wow. Dark urge, huh? Your mind wants the snake to kill the child, but your heart does not. Snap out of it.
Her life matters more than satiating your dark fantasies. You focus, and they're gone. But clearly this child's life is in danger.
Release her. I will see that she stays out of trouble. Thank you, Gale, for the guiding hand. A natural one. Thank you, Gale, for the guiding hand.
Very well. She may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Sif, Tila to me.
The boys approved.
My grace has its limits.
Well,
thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Alright. Subdue thine appetites. So I got the inspiration point back. Oh, Gale wants to have a chat. Alright, Gale. What's up, buddy?
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? allow ourselves a few moments of rest. Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
Rather important, no less. Alright, go ahead.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin, the way you got Korga to release the girl.
5 seconds.
Short. I've grown to trust you.
Well, that's very gratifying to hear, Gale.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
So do I. You also feel disgusted by how life, miserable as it is, insists on persisting in this most wretched world.
No, nothing like that. Though if I fail to treat it, then the consequences would not be contained to me alone.
Me too, what a
What it
coincidence.
comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Your illness causes you to consume raw magic. I'm gonna need the details.
I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
Alright, I'd be happy to help.
You have my thanks. And fear not, your implicit trust is well placed and will be rewarded with any and all means at my disposal. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Sure. Before I forget, because I've already forgotten, this ring goes to Will. So now whenever he heals, I believe he gets an AoE heal very soon. He will give us attack rolls and saving throw bonuses. You want to chat? Call up.
A deep elf. In our grove, on this day. A sign. Or rather, a gift. Who better to understand a watchful broodmother than a beloved child of Loth?
Excuse me. Don't you dare mention her name. I have no love for the Queen of Spiders.
Indeed. But you do exhibit a talent for self-preservation. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. Is it not her nature to strike at invaders? No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Well, Zevlor believes his people will perish on the road.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Then it seems I'd best speak to Zevlor.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Does it, Karga? Is that how you see this playing out? Well, I know a thing or two about you. And we're going to have a chat about that. Because you see, you have a little bit of a secret. Thank you, Gale, for your guiding hands. What is your secret? It is. The marks crisscrossing this page don't look scribed so much as slashed. Karga, swamp docks, tree, meet me alone. Holodon. What's that all about, Karga? We have to find out. I like how I said I could spend an hour in this place, and I wasn't planning on it, and we're coming up on an hour. I just got to get everything in line, you know? We're almost done. Ooh.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Wait patiently.
This medicatrix.
I want the portrait.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what? Drow. Last time I saw one of you folk, he tried to slit me open. I hope you're more agreeable.
Well, that depends. How good of a healer are you?
Good enough to tell there's nothing obviously wrong with you. A bit tired, maybe. But we're all a bit tired.
Well, everything about me is sick. Dizzy spells, the memory loss, the illithid parasite.
A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole.
Well, you know of them, huh? Can you help? Do you trade stuff? Wait, what happens? Hold on. You know of them. Can you help?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
It's going to be really funny.
Quick, this way.
If this goes how I'm hoping it goes. There's a portrait of Velosa, who is, of course, from Divinity Original Sin 2. We have the portrait of Thane, we have the portrait of Velosa. I know where one more is, I believe. Oh, hey.
There's some...
Don't worry about him on the table. I'm not in the habit of killing drow.
Good.
He attacked Master Halsin and I in the woods, leading a pack of goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
He and I have the same kind of parasite.
Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start.
Okay. What's that do?
It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
Please, don't mind me. I'll just watch.
Why are you talking to him?
Let's see what we can do.
Well, what's the plan? Will it help?
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
Insight.
It might.
Insight.
But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
Well, I can merge my mind with anyone else that's infected.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course.
They don't?
How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a mind flayer ship. I was kidnapped and infected.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. Swear to me that if you feel any symptoms, you'll end things yourself.
I thought you could cure me. What about that branch of yours?
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
Oh, you're still holding it. Alright, fine.
Thank you. I truly hope it doesn't come to that.
Starion disapproves.
You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
What do you mean should be changing?
Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers, telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
That's good news?
Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
I really like the side butt we get from this half plate. So what do you want me to do?
The thing is, I've sent birds to find him. But the place is rotten with goblins. None of us can even get close. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Alright, sure, I'll find him.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the oath you swore.
Yeah, sure. Alright, so I believe that is... Well, actually, hold on.
But I wouldn't take wyvern poison even if we do begin to turn.
Let's see what he has to say, shall we? Also, someone was chatting about something.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Your name and house, now.
Ned Sierranis of the Absolute.
There is no house of the Absolutes.
No houses. All equal in her love.
Where did you get your tadpole?
The corpse remains silent. It doesn't understand the question.
Oh. It doesn't know it had a tadpole. Where did you start following the Absolute?
Moonrise Towers. Initiation.
I guess the first time you've heard of Moonrise Tower. What happened to you?
Scouting. Found Druids.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Well, we did know that, so... Alright. I don't remember the last time I talked to him. Yoink. We took a specimen. Now, someone talked to us about that, but his voice was cut off, so we're just going to let that go for now. Did you hear something? I didn't hear anything. Just a voice in the wind. So there are 2 more people I'd like to chat with before we head out and begin our exploration. If we're ever in need of a inspiration point, we can come back here and grab one from Gale. Right quick. We may need to do that because we have to make a few checks in the immediate future.
Alas, I've never learned to converse with your kind.
Wait a minute. Have I ever asked Boss what's going on here?
Just a moment. This man is recording my story. I am far from home.
As the colourful man starts scribbling, the bear sneaks a quick look at the page.
How?
His brow furrows. Incomprehensible squiggles surround a crude sketch. A bear disemboweling a clutch of tieflings.
Yeah. Leave it to Volo. Alright.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
How can I put this? That's not a little unpolished.
It sounded like a cat being strangled. God damn it.
Are you alright?
No, I'm moments away from a grisly death.
Oh.
At the hands of this bloody song. I can't. Nothing fits, you know?
Well, let me see if I can help.
It can't hurt. I have an extra lute, if you want.
Alright, hand me the lute. We can perform together.
I'll start from the beginning. We'll take it slow. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
Alright, let's see if I can make this happen. I have never done this before. Let's go, 15. Nailed it, 25. Wow, we rolled very well.
Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down.
Keep time with her. A nat 1. Again, 2 critical failures. Oh yeah, I need to go get inspiration.
Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend.
Did you complete it?
Sorry.
Approval! And no need to be sorry, though it still needs a little work.
And then some. But I have the bones of the song, and that's what matters. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
Well, you come with a fine tribute to her.
Lihala said that's why eulogies were important. They were for the living as well as the dead.
True.
I'd forgotten what it was like. That itch to perfect a song. Keep the lute, please. You've earned it. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to Lihala. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
Too sweet. Odiously sweet. The vomitous gall within despairs at your kindness.
Alright, so fun fact, if you don't do that with performance, you get a song. She sings like a whole little song for you. And that can be flagged by DMCA. So I'm really glad I went with this route instead. Yoink. That's a bard hat. We don't have a bard.
Need to find a way forward.
Hey, can you guys get away?
It hurts! Please, make it stop!
What's wrong?
Can't you hear it?
Yeah.
Her singing. It's awful.
Terrible.
It is quite the racket. You could just spare your ears by leaving. You could also sing along with the bard. As loudly and off-key as you can.
No! You're killing us!
My head is melting. I'm leaving before the damage is permanent.
There is a Dark Urge only scroll interaction, but I don't know where it is. So, perhaps one day. Alright. So this is Alfira. We gave her a hand, you know? We got some approval. Life is good. But I'm afraid we turned on non-lethal. And she's going to have to be non-lethaled. She's temporarily knocked out. Fantastic.
Have to keep going.
So, as the Dark Urge, once you meet Kaga, there's a tick that happens in the background. That tick is important to turn off if you want something. If you're trying to be goody-goody two-shoe, you want all the quest lines to be in one glorious... Who are you, piece? Then, it's important to knock her out. And as a warlock, it is triply, doubly, quadruply important. Because the best robe in the game comes from her. It'll find its way into our hands. Hey, I don't think I've ever talked to these guys in town.
If it ain't the friendly drow. Thought you were with the goblins when you showed up at the gate. Glad you weren't. You fight well. Not like them bloody tieflings.
Thanks. Well, I heard the first Druid left the grove with you. Any truth to that?
Aye. His name's Halsin. And if he's still alive, he'll be cursing the day he laid eyes on me. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
Can I have a look at the contract?
Job's all yours, if you got a death wish. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Any idea what the relic actually is?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be back here with half my crew gone. But look, if you're itching to meet Kellenvor, I won't stop you. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Alright, thanks.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
Ah, Eridan. You know, that's a chasm. You're awfully close to... You're talking a lot of shit for somebody sitting right next to a chasm. Very well.
They'll find it.
Yes.
Hello.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child.
No problem.
If the Druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, leaving the grove is the best option. I can help. Wait, what do you have to trade? Oh.
It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there.
I've got a Hulk.
We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. The Blade of Frontiers has done what he can to help us prepare for the journey, and we are grateful. But it'll be a short journey if the goblins still own the roads.
By the Triad, there is only one correct answer. Refuse him, and we sentence these people to die.
Quiet, Will. Kill the goblin horde leaders? Well, I'll see what I can do.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
Astarion disapproves. That's fine. So there's a funny interaction. I don't know if I call it an interaction. One of the things I really love about this game is when something happens in like the first act and it has consequences in the final act. And I wouldn't really call this a consequence. But I have learned of something that carries on through the whole game if the stars align.
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight.
That's the spirit. Not with that attitude. Fight. Win!
There's optimism, and then there's stupid, hun. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line?
Sure. I have plenty. Sure, it's a bet.
Excellent. And since I ain't one to leave a debt unpaid, that means we're destined to meet in Baldur's Gate. Looking forward to it.
Me too, because I have never, ever actually brought the tiefling safely to Baldur's Gate. Something always just goes wrong, you know? It's not my fault entirely. So we're going to go ahead and take a back door here for funsies.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
I think I have to get everyone to do this. You do that. Do this. They last 10 turns, so we should have plenty of time here. Now, Astarion is the only one who disapproves with my decision-making. He's all in on the megalomaniac bit, but he is very much against the altruistic bit. So he's going to have to go.
No, never mind.
Aw, come on. Really? Can I not make this? Even with enhanced jump, I can't make this. Go here. Does this help me?
These frontiers delight me as much
Ah!
as any bustling street.
You can't be serious. This is a howling wasteland.
Come on, boys. Make it. Okay. Oh, I thought it was Gale. Unfortunately, Will's too far away for this. You are on fire.
One horn. This is the devil Will has been tasked to kill.
Yeah. Are you alright?
Me? Never been better.
No. Got over that quickly.
Oh, fuck me. It's you, from the Nautiloid. Please tell me I found you before those so-called Paladins of Tyr did.
Haven't met any Tyrans lately, no.
Good. Great. Glad I don't have to kill you.
What?
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
The parasite. The tadpole in our heads. It connects us.
Fuck's sake. Mountains as far as the eye can see. Guess that explains the voices. From that peek I got into your head, you've made some inroads trying to get the thing sorted. But alas, no joy.
True.
I'm Karlak. And you are?
I'm Satu.
Well met, soldier. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards?
I'd love to.
A little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good at killing demons. Really good. So good, Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. Took me 10 years to properly escape, but now I'm free. Zariel sent goon after goon to hunt me down. But believe me when I tell you, I'm not going. The latest yappy little dogs she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as paladins of Tyr. Want to help me take them down?
Sure.
Fuck yes. They cornered me outside the Tollhouse just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. After we've mopped them up, we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
You want to just team up with some blood-stained killer? Because I'm fine with that.
Sounds like a great plan.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. You know I'm up for it, but your party's a little full.
Alright, see ya, Starry.
I would object, but sitting by the fire while you do all the hard work sounds marvelous, actually.
Now we're talking.
Alright, Karlach has joined the team. There's Will.
From this distance between Elturel and Baldur's Gate, I'd say a long way away.
Ah. That will make getting word to my mother rather tricky.
Alright, so we are going to respec
Paladins I need to stomp.
Karlach. Yeah.
There we go.
We'll take care of it.
Excuse.
Karlach is, of course, a barbarian.
I shall be here.
And she is going to be the new barbarian class, which is super funny. What's going on here? Now, if there were ever a character to bring out the, probably want Dexter's for initiative. If there were ever a character to whip out the Potion of Hillshire Strength Elixir stuff, it would be this one. But, like I said, we're not going to do it. We're just going to have a pure strength character. Alright. Now, the Path of the Hill Giant, or whatever it's called. Path of the Hill Giant. The Giant, I believe, is next turn, right? Get the reckless attack. That's fine. All barbarians get it. There it is. So, Giant. Giant gets Vapric's Greed so she can carry more stuff, which is whatever. We're here really for Giant's Rage. Enter a rage and increase in size. Your rage damage bonus is doubled on throw attacks. Yes, it's a throwing build. We're here to toss. We're here to yeet. We're here to win.
Hells, it's her, Karlach, the Archdevil's servant. We must rest in camp. It's time she had her due.
Alright. Here's the hat we got for the bard, by the way. Irrelevant. Here you go, Karlach. The ring of fling and stuff. And she wants to have a chat as well.
Hey, we're still going after those paladins, right? Can't leave Zariel's bruisers roaming the coast.
Absolutely. Yep, right now.
Good news. Can't wait to see them finished.
Alright.
Let's be on my way.
I kind of wanted to approach them first. The Toll Collector's key. Nice. I'm glad I pressed this button. I kind of forgot this was here.
Wonder what it opens.
Do you think... I should probably short rests. Get all my spells in order. Oh. The dead Toll Collector. We can chat with him. Is this where you can learn the paladins are evil?
Regards you lifelessly.
They're not real paladins. How did you die?
Jumped to escape. Broken.
Oh. Broke what? Do you have any valuables?
Gold. Basement. Locked.
Not exactly what I've been in need of, but you know what? I'll take it. More gold, always good. Alright. But I didn't know anything else. I have the key. I believe there is someone in here that is a vendor. And I would like to speak with a vendor before we get crazy. Aha, she's a trader. Look at that. So go over here. Do sneak mode. I didn't mean enter turn-based mode.
I just want a little look.
Gale can spawn a minor illusion. and Satu can have a chat.
Something's on my mind.
Should just have a nice little talk here.
Need any supplies? We've fewer mouths to feed now.
All right. What do you got? No. Nothing great. What happened?
The Lord of Justice sent us after a devil haunting this area. We squared off against her. We lost.
No.
Talk to Anders if you want the details. I don't have it in me to recount the horror.
Okay. Sure. Oh, she ignored the cat. Huh. I had something else I wanted to do here.
Nothing hurts anymore.
No fun at all.
No fun at all? No, this is going to be a lot of fun. You see, because we know they're villains.
Everything is clear.
All we have to do
They're ready. What's cooking?
is, I mean, I can't throw her. Well, this is unfortunate. Why can't I throw her? I have so much strength. This is unfortunate. Nothing is going according to plan. Boop. Alrighty. That worked. We just boop.
Pigs have...
Aw, come on. It triggers everybody. Let's get this over with. That's unfortunate.
The lesson is death.
And then we have... Who was left?
This is gonna feel good.
Wheel. Cool. Lived at 1. Are you serious? Oh, alright.
Bye forever, pal.
You're forever, pal. Alright, Karlak has a shot here.
Well, well. Look what we have here.
That'll do. Alright.
Never a dull moment.
May the dice roll in my favor.
So, by hanging out here, we should be able to just throw them off when Karlak goes into rage mode. Are you on top? Oh, interesting. Okay. Can Karlak get up here? She can. Alright, let's use our giant rage here. Is this per short rest or per long rest? Okay. So Karlak is now a giant.
Over there.
She's going to run up here, grab this archer. This little halfling. How is this not death? Look how far I'm tossing her. Yeet! Oh. Karlak, I missed you.
Mistra Rill.
Alright. So,
No choice but to keep going.
we'll just pull back a little bit. I mean, to be fair,
Fools these mortals be.
we have quite a lot of AC on Satu, so I don't need to, like, be overly defensive, but let him come to us. He shouldn't be able to shove me because I'm large. He can smite me, though. Twice. Thank you for the critical miss. Alright. Hello. Oh, I can't throw him? I can't push him, though. I can fail at pushing him. Alright. Karlak might fall over here.
I won't give in. With haste.
I think Carly's gonna fall over. There is something we can do, though.
I don't fancy their chances.
See if we can break his Shield of Faith. Okay, good. He did this concentration. Should have done that first, but that's okay.
This is my time.
So Will has an ability called Compelled Duel. And if this succeeds at 20%, so incredibly unlikely. Nice. He will now have disadvantage against anyone who is not Will. Wait, why could Sathu attack him and I can't? Excuse me? There we go.
Gods, it's hot in here.
You're hot. Alright, we're gonna hang out down here. He's going for Will. That's great. He might one-tap Will, though, which is less great. Beautiful saving throws. Oh! Ow. Okay. That didn't go quite as I had hoped. Why can I not throw him? Oh, shit. Fuck.
So much for peace.
Alright, we'll just do that. That's fine, I think.
Let me recite their demise.
One day this will be our most powerful spell.
Onward.
Actually, hold on.
Let's go.
Make sure we go this way. You shouldn't be able to kick or to push Karlach. She's a giant. Can't smite her, though.
Won't last much longer like this.
You are kind of scary. But thankfully, I did do something semi-intelligent. I can split. Where are we here? And then throw. And I should be able to get them both in one go. Path is interrupted. There we go. I mean, at this point, I might as well just do this.
Should get started. What's this?
Okay.
No gloom.
Hang out.
All doom.
Well,
Forever dauntless.
let's see if Gale can actually tank this. I can try this again.
Here goes nothing.
20%! Held it. So now he'll have disadvantage against Gale. It might still be fine. That's so funny.
Still breathing, despite everything. What do I have to lose?
Fuck you, Anders! Alright. We'll just pop the armor of Advocatus. Oh.
Fuck them. Fuck Zariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back.
You need a little more
Even if
strength.
Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Zarya won't get near you again. We'll make sure of that.
That's right, she won't. She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger.
Alright. You just set me on fire. It's very rude. If Armor of Advocatus expires, do you think she, We'll give her a minute to just get this out of her system. Alright, well. While she's doing that, we'll go loot this. Sure.
I wonder if the gods are watching me. Something good.
Where'd my shield go? Oh, I still have it. Alright. She's currently destroying everything in the house. Just let her have her moment. Hopefully she doesn't destroy this ladder. She's currently screaming. Pick up a soul coin. Now, I wonder if I'm going to actually remember to use these in this playthrough. Karlach can consume these to, do something. Get, like, bonus fire damage or whatever. You good?
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look?
Positively on fire. Well, like you should have melted a long time ago. How can you stand it?
Honey, I could go all night.
Oh.
Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down.
Okay. How the hell did you get an infernal engine for a heart?
High pain tolerance. And a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses.
Ha!
But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
I know just who it is. There are tieflings holed up in the Druid Grove nearby. We might look there.
Sounds like a good lead. Hopefully our guy will be among them. A tune-up would do this old tub a world of good.
We're not done just yet, though, with you.
That put the wind back in my sails.
Alright. So we looted Anders, we got the Sword of Tyr. I don't think I've ever actually used that. Yongu. That is the Knoll God. That guy wants to chat, but...
I'll never get used to the stench of death.
It is the inescapable end that awaits all mortals. I have the key. I gotta be honest, I don't remember what triggers these traps.
That's curious.
I don't know why Satu just, like, went over. Oh, bunny. Look at that. I do know there's something here. Oh.
Direct me.
Can you perceive? Can you perceive? This is a wisdom check. We have 12 wisdom on everybody.
Careful.
There we go. Oh.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow? A trap. Time to dance.
Mm-hmm. The leadership of the Zentarum. Oh dear. An excerpt from the ongoing metatext Rebound by Iosefa Elgin, a scholar excommunicated from the Church of Denir for her heretical efforts to reconstruct the metatext, her god's annal of lost and hidden knowledge. Despite their protestation to the contrary, it takes no keen eye to see echoes of Bainite philosophy in modern Zentirum practice, a strict militaristic hierarchy where all power flows from the top. Who occupies that position today is the matter of some speculation. For the Black Network's leadership, who was thought destroyed along with their headquarters at Zentil Keep in 1383 DR, in the following decades, however, a new base of power began to consolidate at the fortress of Darkhold, far to the south. At its center stands the Paragos, an enigmatic armored figure to whom the Zentirum's rebirth is almost single-handedly attributed. Whoever their leader, it is clear that this new Zentarum have not abandoned plans for domination, so much as recalculated their approach. Where once their focus was on the subversion and conquest of nations, the network of today is much more concerned with establishing their stranglehold on the market, a power which crosses borders that are closed to more conventional forces. We will be dealing with the Zentarum in time.
Seek and you shall find me.
Played at the ready.
Boys?
A teasing sound, but to what effect?
Mine's never quiet.
Thank you, gentlemen. I shall disarm this. Gale, can you give me guidance while you're sitting down? You cannot. That is the worst use of inspiration. Well, 2 inspiration destroyed and dead. Cool. Well.
Breathe deep and move.
What do you mean? Oh. Wait, what?
Pull yourself together.
I was stuck in the wall. Well. This is great. Fantastic, even.
I'll take that.
The Gloves of Heroism. When you use your channel of a spell, gain heroism. Oh, sure. Forgot about that here. I think that's the main thing we're here for. The Great Axe is also cute. This helmet can be useful, I suppose. Anything else? I don't think so. This is the expert from A Pleasurable Deal. Banned in no fewer than 4 cities for its lewd content. Its scandalous nature led to a number of widely distributed and illicit printings. Interesting. Okay. Boys?
Yes. Defender of the people.
Alright, time to get out of here.
What path lies before me?
Time to skedaddle. Shame about all the poison we just inflicted and all the inspiration I wasted, but hey, no big deal. Probably. I do have one. No, I don't. Do you have your thing yet? No, you don't either.
Let's move.
Shall we go to camp?
One day I'll catch
There are some amusing things to see in camp, so maybe we should take a break. Let's grab this first, though.
Bodies everywhere. Accident or sabotage?
¿Por qué no los dos? Alright. Let's have a nap.
One horn, the stink of Avernus, Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Karlach, the Archdevil Zariel's gladiator, come to burn the Sword Coast to ash.
Well, you've got it all wrong, Will. Karlach's not about to hurt anyone.
Well, not counting the fuckers that need a good hurting.
Shut it, devil. I know your kind. A heart darker than a shadow's nightmares. You'd cut a child's throat just to taste the blood.
A devil? I didn't take the blade for a fool. I'm...
A great fire roars through you. The fire of the first hell. You are Karlach, tearing through demons across a blood-red landscape of fire and volcanic cinder. The front lines of the Blood War. With every swing of her axe, Karlach fulfills Mistress Zariel's purpose.
Proof, clear as summer sky. It's over, Karlach. It's time you feel the sting of the blade.
I've tried to tell you. I'm not what you think I am.
Another vision. Karlach's blade rays slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Will shudders with Karlach's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
By Balduran's helm, No, I will not be tricked.
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
Be practical. She's infected, same as us. We need allies, not enemies.
No! Devils cannot be trusted!
I failed to check. Gods, you're stubborn. Karlach's not a devil, and you know it.
Would you listen to sense?
Approve, 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 approve.
This doesn't have to end badly for either of us. You know monsters better than anyone. Can't you look in my eyes and see I'm not a devil?
You don't know what this means. You don't know what you're asking me to do.
I'm asking you to live, Will. I don't want to hurt you. And to be frank, I'd rather not find out how the blade got his name. I swear to you, on all I am not what you think.
Shit! Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce. I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise not to lose sight of it. Even when the hells burn hottest.
Well, I'm sure nothing will come of that.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlach.
Glad he's joined us too. Glad you two can make peace.
Same. Now, instead of a liability, I've got a friend. Or I will have soon, anyway.
Alright. Will, what do you have to say about this?
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
Well, someone set you on Karlach's tail. I'd like to know who.
I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
Should I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Alright. Gale, do you want to eat this hat?
Thank goodness that's all dealt with. The odds are stacked high enough against us already. They'll need to turn on each other.
I agree. Well, I think I have a magical artifact you'd be interested in.
Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item.
Oh.
But keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
Okay. Well, then let's recover all the HP we've been poisoned away with, shall we? And if I did things correctly, we should have a guest. Okay. That is odd.
Ready and willing.
Well, no guests.
Looking ahead.
So we're going to go do something right quick.
You have my attention.
Is this what I think it is?
Get out!
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
Dexterity kicker. Is this not a Dark Urge thing? Is this just something I've never done before? Oh!
you claim victory over the squirrel, though you're not sure why you were fighting to begin with.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen... I mean, I've seen it before on like a clip or whatever, but I've never done that before. I didn't even know this was here. Anywho, we're going to go visit our bardic friend because it's a new day, which means she has regained consciousness, and we can't have that. Excuse me, I was doing something.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service. It's not every day one meets such a cavalier sinner as yourself. A true, bloody pleasure.
Pleasure. I'm Satu.
Charmed, I'm sure, in more ways than one. We should have a chat, you and I, but not here. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
It's bright.
There, middle of somewhere.
I don't like this at all.
I don't either. Could you be more specific than somewhere?
The house of hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
What makes you say that?
Call it a ninth sense.
The 9 rings of hell?
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do.
Fuck. A Cambion.
Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
Isn't Raphael a higher rank than a Cambion? Like, isn't he a full-fledged devil? Or are the two terms interchangeable? So, what makes you think I need saving?
Come now, why play hard to get when you're in deep over your tadpoled head? 1 skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that.
You're mad if you think I'll make a deal with a devil.
And what is madness but a denial of reality? Still, I have a feeling you'll change your mind before it's changed for you. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
That's what separates us from the devils, soldier. They think our greatest strength is a weakness.
This is the first time I've seen Karlach here, actually, now that I think about it. I'll have the last laugh in the end.
I've always wondered what a laughing mind flayer sounds like. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Alright. Well, that's Raphael. I met him a little late, I guess. Well... I gave her the Tear Sword, and she's just gonna swing. With a reckless attack.
Your actions are pushing.
There we go. That almost went very poorly.
Regression.
Excellent choice.
Bill? We have non-lethal turned on. Oh. There we go.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
What a great philosophy. Alright. She's unconscious again. Do I have the confidence to do this? So this is... I did this fight before at level 3, and it went quite poorly. So we're going to hold off on this for a second. And continue our exploration. Do we want to keep going this way? Kind of doing it backwards from up here, but I think that's fun. That's amusing. I could have started Karlach's quest, but that's okay. Am I strong enough for this? Have faith. Oh, I need to bind my weapons. That's why my damage was different. Duh. Cool.
I have such a headache.
Alright. Oh, I could sneak up on this. Oh dear.
How much further can I go?
But I can also use some tricks. I believe Karlach will really hate this, but I don't care. Alright, let's do it.
With a shock of psychic pain, the pack leader's mind clamps onto yours. You see yourself through her eyes, a pulsing red cluster of organs. Feast! No. The voice has forbidden this meat. Gnolls see your whole world as a meal. This voice is acting as a leash, but it won't hold them for long.
Search her mind for the source of the voice.
A memory. The beast daubs the symbol of the Absolute on a cave wall in blood. Buried deep, a tadpole struggles to assert control against the ravenous chaos of her mind. A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Wisdom Illithid, you are of the same pack. Command her to devour the other gnolls. As long as I don't roll one here, we're fine.
Sensing your presence, the gnoll's tadpole writhes in ecstasy, echoing your command. Its host will feast on gnoll flesh to control the hunger, to keep her teeth from your throat. Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back.
Boom! Wow, that's a lot of XP. That's the Gnoll Warlord. We have convinced her to join our side. Karlach doesn't like it because I'm pretty sure... Karlach doesn't like anything that's like enslavement of any variety.
Let's light them up.
You don't have an action, Gale. Gale, however, likes shrewd decision making, so he's more into it. Or I suppose I should say less against it. I do have an axe I can throw, because I gave her the weapon. Oops. Like I said, we will be doing a throwing build on her. It's probably worth raging for this. But, it's not ready just yet.
Got it.
Yeet. Yeah, that wasn't that impressive. Don't worry, all in due time. That's right, attack your warlord. We found the missing shipment. You okay, Ollie? You gonna make a choice? Okay. Fair enough. Do I want you to... Oh, I have a lot of questions. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Find a way forward.
The whole team is into this. Good job, Sathu. Maybe I shouldn't have taken away the blasts. Missile snare. Critical miss. Fantastic. Deranged cackle. Will is not strength inclined, but
worth a try.
Can still swing. Man, Will, your damage is so bad. Cool, I instantly broke the concentration. I have to go deal with these archers somehow. Although I do appreciate them attacking the warlord. That saves me some trouble. I should be able to use the hyenas as an improvised weapon on Karlach. Which is not great now, but it will be very powerful later. This guy is a really funny weapon that I'm kind of inclined to give a shot to.
I smell blood.
Karlach, you can't throw shit. I'm disappointed, Karlach. I'll have to get some more strength later. Alright. Level 1 thing. Bonk you. Bonk you. Fantastic. Sato has, I think, approaching 18 or 19 AC, so... should be good. Just go Booming Blade this, I suppose. Beautiful. I believe he rolls with disadvantage if he's in melee. Because he used Booming Blade, they take damage whenever they move, so that's all well and good. Will is going to jump over the acid. Booming Blade you. There's a fun combo we can do with the giant later with our Booming Blade spammers. I think it'll be really funny. I do have plans for other characters, but I really like this team comp. I think this team comp could go all the way. I mean, any team comp could go all the way, but I have a very specific, amusing, and meme-tastic scheme for this team comp.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Now see, when she said that to Solaire, he was all blushed. I'm annoyed I can't throw them. Blushed and bruised, but it's not the way about that life. Wow. I'm very glad that didn't come up to me. I really wish I had
like the best way.
Misty Step. This'll do though. He's paralyzed, that should be a critical hit. Almost killed. Oh, I'm so glad that didn't kill me. Alright, Will.
fleet of foot.
Can you lay on hands? No. Are you cursed? Damn, no. If he had the Hexblade's curse, his death would have healed Santu. I should have done like the same thing. I could try and compel. Nope, I can't. Too slow. There is an item that'll help me with that. Oh, good kill. He had the Hexblade curse. Huh. Don't ask me how that came into reality. But here we are. I need to make sure that Satu is the closest to Lind when this ends.
Ready for another round?
I may not be able to throw, but I should be able to push, right? Oh. What if I have no bonus actions? I will go here. And this should make me closest to him.
No holding back. Coming through.
Alright.
She is still ravenous, her mind a hungry pit. The flesh of her pack wasn't enough to satisfy her.
Dominate her mind, commanding her to feast upon herself. Or... Oh. I had a 3 in 4 chance to make that.
She resists, her mind's teeth piercing your brain. Pain shoots through you. She severs the connection and prepares to attack.
Damn. That is not good. Oh. Fuck me. This is bonus action. It's a full action. Alright, we will curse him. Bowie Blade. Good hits.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Alright, full upcasts.
This is my time.
Okay.
2 steps at a time.
I currently can't lay on hands, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and compel him again. Will... Is this bonus action? It is, okay.
Here goes nothing.
He saved it. That's unfortunate. We'll still move over here in case I need to pick up Satu or something.
Hells. I need to hold on.
I'm paralyzed. Karlak is dead. Full upcasts.
Blood comes easy these days.
On the victor's path.
Okay, this should be a bonus action. It's full action. So a bonus action Satu to give her bonus on rolls. And then we'll Booming Blade him ourselves. Miss, of course.
Survival is all that matters.
Booming Blade. Beautiful. Flourish.
One can't always be a gentleman.
I need 4 damage. I don't have
Behold the dance of death.
Battle favors the fearless.
Unfortunately, I think Satu's dead here.
It is ever easy.
Gone with the weave.
So I can pick her up here with Will. And
Nothing will stand in my way.
Gale can kill.
Destroyer.
Okay. That was meant to go differently. I used all my inspiration.
Gods, you're a sweet sight.
Ah.
Are any of my crew still alive out there?
No. It's a grim sight.
This whole journey's been one grim sight after another. Gnolls, goblins, drow.
Excuse me?
Risen Road's more dangerous than ever. You're the first friendly face we've seen since Eltergard.
Eltergard's a long way from here. Where are you heading? Do you trade? No.
We're bound for Baldur's Gate. Got some cargo to deliver. But we've a stop to make along the way.
Maybe I should come, so you don't get waylaid again.
Thanks, but that won't be necessary. We'll find help at Joaquin's Rest. Listen, you look like you know how to handle yourself. You should meet my associates. We've got our own drinking spot by the tavern. Invitation only. Tell the fellow on the door. Little Serpent, Long Shadow. He'll take good care of you.
Alright. We could detect thoughts here. I don't know how heavy this is and I don't have an inspiration. Alright. What's in the chest? Your cargo?
Aye, the whole reason we're in this mess. Trinkets for some rich tosser in Baldur's Gate. He gets his shiny baubles. We get a handful of Terenths.
I failed my history. So I could take it. A lot of people died for those baubles.
Rich men place more value on wine and fine clothes than on the lives of folks like me. It's a pretty bit of frippery that'll sit on a mantle gathering dust. But the pay for delivering it makes the risk worthwhile.
Alright. Wow.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Most corpses feel like toys before you, to be played with and discarded when you tire. But this body seems different. A friend calls out from the corpse, desperate to be freed. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
The tadpole is trying to influence me, but I'm a little curious. Free it. I've never seen this pop up on this guy. This gal? I don't remember what Flint is. Alright. Thanks to the tadpole. Where's the rest of your loot? There it is. So this is the Shattered Flail. I really don't think it's a great weapon. But it has an amusing quirk where if you hit an enemy with this weapon, it heals for 1d6. So there are actual builds where you can just like straight on or straight up heal repeatedly.
Should mind my step.
Using that and some other quirks. I think the most famous is the I don't remember the full combo, but you use the Tiger Wild Heart Berserker to cause bleeding. And then there's like a weapon or an item or something that allows you to... Ooh, when the wielder hits an enemy with this weapon, the game momentum. Is this a dagger? A scimitar. Interesting. When somebody nearby you is bleeding, you have advantage. So like the idea is you cause people to bleed and then you do stuff. So we knocked out Karlach. We met Raphael. We're going to resurrect Karlach here.
Dost thou require a new ally? Thou mayest. Dost thou require anything else?
Need to resurrect him. There we go.
Thou must return. This is the price of battle.
Here you go.
By doom and dusk I strike thy name.
from the archives. Rise.
Having no inspiration sucks. Welcome back, Karlak. I know where to get some real quick. And just for no reason, I'm going to change to something more comfortable. And for no reason, I'm going to create that inspiration point. So in the Grove, there are these little plaques that share a bit of a history about the world nearby.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural depicts a ritual, but you do not recognize the deity involved.
Religion check failed. Do I have to pass those? I don't think I do. We're going to find out, though.
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild? You recall stories of an alliance between Druids and the Harpers, but the details are vague.
Vague indeed.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You recognize the mark of the dark goddess Shar on the broken helmet. This army marched in her name. Moonrise must be a reference to Shar's divine sister, Selûne.
I do have to pass them. Unless there's one more?
Ridiculous.
What was that?
Run off. She's a child. A devil child.
Oh no, there's one more. Here it is.
Steal from us.
They're still yelling about the child I saved.
That's what matters.
The forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. The mural depicts druid and beast fighting together to drive monsters from their land. It looks like they were victorious, and yet the monsters have returned.
Oh, really? So this is a check for, or an inspiration point for the sage.
To new horizons.
Can you check this?
By claw, you recognize the druids as elders of a circle. This place is a divine sanctuary.
There we go. Gale is inspired.
Blood whispers. Moving in.
I know a few other sage ones, but I can't remember exactly the details. They have to do with books, naturally. We might be able to get a folk hero inspiration as well, but I think I'm just going to rock with one. Because I have a plan. I have something I wish to do. Especially while somebody is unconscious. Did that give it away? There you are.
Hark! Hark! A camp, and Hogma willing. Some friendly faces. Well met. Goblins roughed me up and stole my hose when they heard me singing hatchling love. You wouldn't have half a bedroll for a lost minstrel, would you? I can pay for my board with music, if you care for it.
Sure. Our hearth is open, and there is safety beside it.
I'll just stay one night. Promise. Then I'll be gone. I know I'm ice blood, but I get cold so fast. I need to be by the fire.
Sure thing.
Thanks for the fire.
You're welcome. So, will you sing a draconic song for me?
Oh my. Are you sure? Are you really sure?
Oh, what's the worst that could happen?
Spoken like someone who's never heard a Dragonborn throat song. This one, Sky Swaying, is about what it might feel like to mate in the air, in the age where wings were yet with us.
Ah. Well, I'm sure it's of anthropological interest to someone.
Oh, there are
69 more verses. I'm only just beginning.
Nice. So I missed that in the Solar playthrough, and there was a comment about it. So I had to see it in this one. No one wants to chat with me. Okay. Let's have a nap. I have plenty of supplies.
You open your eyes with a lurch, and you are not in your bed. You stand above a body which is in a state of gore nearly beyond recognition. The body of that scared girl who asked for nothing more than a night of shelter. Her blood covers you, and its warmth feels like the embrace of an old friend. You recall nothing of how you ended up here, but your head pounds and aches.
Let us investigate your surroundings, looking for an explanation. -1, but +2. Let's see how we do. 10. Not bad.
There are dozens and dozens of wounds on the corpse. The killer did not stop savaging it, even when she was long gone. And your dominant arm aches. It aches from stabbing over and over. No matter how it appears, the body is there, and her blood is on your hands. The question flows through your mind. Who are you, really, that you could be guilty of such bitter business?
A great question. Wonder, what curse is deep in your heart to kill in your sleep?
Something wicked must have woken you. The contemptible pervert within must have lavished slash after slash upon the girl. But where, oh where could that monster have come from? If only you knew yourself better. You don't have much time for reflection now. You need to act. You may only have a few moments before the others awaken and begin to cast blame for the hot sin before you.
Now, I'm not opposed. This is a strength check? That's unfortunate. I have 1 inspiration for this. I don't know how hard this check is. You know what? If ever there were a time to use it, exactly 12 with the potion.
A light and delicate girl. There should be no trouble at all to toss her into a ditch. You roll her away, further bloodying your hands as you do. In lumbering style, you have gotten away with murder.
Wait, do I actually just get away with it if I pass that? No one at all perturbed about the symbol. Okay. I failed that in Solaire's run.
Thy wheel of fate turns ever to the dark.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Yeah, can you bring back that chick? Please bring her back.
The bard's death is a weight for thine own conscience to bear. She will be left to the peace of eternity, where the urge shall seek her no more.
Oh, okay. Well, if Withers says so, that is simply how it must be. So you have the potion. I don't remember how this works. So if a weapon is finesse, it uses dex instead of strength, right? Oh, the strength went away. Okay, never mind. The potion was just consumed for the check. That's fine. I'm not using it as a proper thingy, so no big deal. But that, my friends, is... I thought she was T-posing. She's sharpening her weapon. That, my friends, is where we will call it for today. A lot was done. A strange and peculiar path was taken. Gale's little coif is all messed up. But we march ever forward towards the heart of Act 1 and all the fancy items that I would like to acquire. Thank you all for watching, and if you made it this far, allow me to share with you un secreto. I already recorded this episode. The whole thing. I took a different path in my first time through, and when I threw it into the editing software, I discovered I was muted the entire time. Yeah, I went straight to bed after that. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the true episode 2, and that you are as excited as I am for the continuation of Satu's shenanigans. Thank you to the patrons and the channel member support channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you would like to stay up on my channel, feel free to join the description down below, and I will see you next time.